More laughter.
Tama po, tama.
More fun.
Sit here.
Dude, again, just a plug.
More LAC. Only here on INCRadio, Los Angeles.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all who are tuning in to INCRadio Los Angeles. My name is Sister Bree from the local congregation of Santa Clarita, and I hope everyone is doing well this sunny and fine Saturday morning here in the District of Los Angeles County, California. It's pretty warm out, it's pretty nice out, and it's just a really good day in general, just weather-wise, and I think it's pretty nice. I like going outside right now, but of course I'm not alone. Of course, there's someone right next to me, so
So, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone tuning into INCRadio Los Angeles. Again, I'm Brother Stephen Hirati, coming to you also from the local of Santa Clarita. So rep all the brother from Santa Clarita. So we're here live at the Los Angeles Chapel because what are we doing, Sister Bree?
we're having an INC giving currently. Not right now,
Yes.
not as we're doing the broadcast, but they are doing an INC giving downstairs. We are holding our Kadiwa sponsored Kadiwa led cleanup drive. We're cleaning up the neighborhood around here, the Los Angeles Chapel.
Yeah. So, for those brethren that still want to come, please do continue to come. This is a great opportunity for us to help out the community and to just clean and make sure that that we're reaching out and doing our part, especially as we especially around here in Los Angeles. So, but anyways, as we our topic for today is a really great one, actually. What was your inspiration here?
I was definitely inspired by the warmer weather that's coming up. We did just have a storm last Wednesday, but weather is now starting to warm up and everything's a lot more of the sunny SoCal weather that we are so used to. So when I wrote the topic, I really just thought about like, oh, what are all the amazing places that we can now go to that it's not raining and it's not gloomy anymore. We can really expand and our horizons, especially as we look at our district. We can look at all these magnificent places that we have around our district to really take in that nice spring weather that we are having. Although technically, I don't think it's spring just yet. I don't remember. Spring solstice has not happened. It's still technically winter, but we have that spring sunny SoCal weather coming in. So I'm excited about this topic.
Yeah. So, but before we go to our topic for today, there are some upcoming activities for our district. So, one of them obviously is our cleanup drive, and then for next Saturday, March 16th, we will have a Kadiwa seminar and visitation. So, for those brethren that want to attend the seminar, you are welcome to do so. That'll be at 1 p.m. Next Saturday, and then March 23 we will have our Kadiwa sharing our faith. So we will go around the Los Angeles area and to just pass out God's Message magazines, pass out INC media cards, and to really share our faith. And then which will all these activities will lead up to our March 29th large scale evangelical mission. So we have for those that have guests or actually if you have any other coworkers or friends or loved ones or classmates, anyone, you can invite anyone to this special evangelical mission that will be on March 29 at 7:30 p.m.
Yes, and if you have not registered, but please do so. There is a bit.ly link that I forgot already, but it's bit.ly/LAC large scale EM.
Yes,
I created it, but I forgot
yeah.
it.
So,
Sorry.
but for those that do want to register, please see your CFO presidents, or as well as your resident minister or resident worker, so that we definitely want to have everyone registered, especially including your guests too as well, for that event. All right. So with that being said, Sister Bree, what's for our topic? Let's dive into our topic then.
we have to remind the brethren, though, that starting this weekend,
Oh,
starting
yes.
tonight, we have our daylight savings time. So make sure that we're turning our clocks forward. Sorry, we're losing an hour of sleep, but turning our clocks forward, meaning that our broadcast time will also be different next week. So just keep an eye on that. It should be an hour later, so 3:30 p.m. So if you please continue to tune in for at 3:30 p.m. next week. But now we'll go ahead and go into our topic, taking the scenic route. But before we really dive in, I just want to ask Kuya Stefan, like, what's one destination that you can think of in LAC that like really piques your interest when it comes to like really just great views of the city or just like nature?
I think I think one place that really grasps what Los Angeles is, I think would be probably either Griffith Observatory or the Hollywood side.
Mm-hmm.
I think that literally grasps like the whole essence of what Los Angeles is.
It really does, because like when you go up to the Griffith Observatory, like you can literally see the Hollywood sign right there.
Yes.
Like I feel like when you go to that specific spot, you can see the whole city and just see how beautiful it is from up there. Especially if you go on a nice weathered day like today, it's just
Yeah,
a really nice
exactly.
destination to go to. I like that one.
How about you?
Ooh, I think we're just so lucky to be in California, specifically SoCal, that we are so close to the coastline,
Mm,
right? So like within our district as well, we have so many places that we can just like if we just drive far enough, then we reach a beach, we reach
exactly.
a coastline. And
Exactly.
it's really nice to see that like we have different beaches like Santa Monica Pier. Like that's like
Mm,
a go-to destination for
right.
any tourist, right? And there's so many like smaller beaches too along the coast, and those are always really nice and just a nice place to watch
Exactly.
the sunset.
Without further ado, Koya Tech, if you can present our presentation for today. Right. So go ahead. All right. So next, our first slide is right.
Ooh, I
So
like this one.
yeah. So this is one of my favorite places. Again, these are just as a discretion. These are places that brethren took as their point of view. So these are not these are actual real legit photos of brethren's point of view. So this is one of my favorite places that I always go to whenever whenever I go for a walk or for a hike. This is called Angel's Point. This actually surprisingly is in one of so it's actually included in some of your favorite movies. This is called Angel's Point, and it includes every actually vantage point of view of Los Angeles. So especially it looks good in the sunset.
I really like this view and specifically this picture. This looks really professionally taken. So shout out to Chris Evan for this picture. It was really when you sent it over, I thought like it was one of the stock image. It literally looks like a stock image. It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, so I think that just because I was walking, and then obviously I was carrying my camera, and then and the thing is I noticed because it was around, I wasn't around Los Angeles, and I really noticed that sunset, and I was just like, I gotta take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So I think that was the best time. That was like one of my proudest moments.
Yeah, and I like that a lot of the ones that you sent in. I actually looked up a lot of like nice destination points within our district, but a lot of them they already popped up because a lot of people already go to them, and a lot of people take really good pictures.
Yes.
So it was really nice to have all these submissions, especially this first one. That's why I put it first too, because it was really nice. I was like, ooh, that was nice.
All right, next up
we have Amigo State Park. So this is again like one of the ones that I was talking about, like just the coastline views, the sunsets. Sunsets in SoCal are very pretty, especially if you go to the beach or somewhere just super close to the coastline. Like it's just a really pretty view. There's always those nice hues of like orange, and then gets to that pink purpley state before like night completely falls. And I think that's just one of the really beautiful points that we get to see within SoCal. It's really nice. Oh, I like this one. And there's a little plant. Shout out to Kuya Paul for this one. I think it's Point Amigo. I can't read. sorry.
All right, next up is
Kachuma Lake. This one's actually really nice because besides the coastline, we have a lot of different bodies of water, besides the ones that are gone because of the drought. But Kachuma Lake is still out there, and it's really pretty. I like this one. I like this shot. I like the fact that I remembered this is because of this. About Kachuma Lake after. I only think of the one closest to us. And next up, we have the Channel Islands View Park. So this one has different. There's wildlife out here, guys. There's a lot of pretty animals.
It's not always palm trees, and there's also wildlife here in Los Angeles for those viewers viewing internationally. But yeah, so there are some wildlife here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I did not know that you could literally see. I think these are seals.
And
they're like so many right there. That's crazy. Shout out to who took this picture. We could just go see a seal like that right there. Right. That's cool. Next up.
Oh, okay. So non-sponsored, but this is so it looks like this is from a drone shot, but it's actually not. It's non-sponsored, but it is in it's inside the Intercontinental Hotel on the 77th floor.
77th. I will remember that.
Yeah. So there's actually a separate elevator that you have to for it. Yeah.
Oh, and it goes faster.
It goes faster.
Those.
Yeah. So yeah, for that. So and then there's a deck area where it's 360 view of the whole area, and then you can you're able to see all the the cityscape view of it. So this is one of like the places that I never knew that I have access to, and that you're able to just brother these are to take pictures. That's all.
I like that one too because I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Because I know of the the hotel. I can't say the whole word, but the hotel. I know the hotel, and I know that it's really high up. It's really nice. I thought you'd have to have like a reservation. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I thought someone like took it from your hotel room. So I was like, oh, okay. Okay, cool.
All right, so we'll go on a quick commercial break. But before we go, please continue to leave your shout outs, your comments, and we will read them after our commercial break. So Kuya, take it away.
You are listening to Iglesianicristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Sometimes it's hard to get started. We all need a little motivation. How do you motivate yourself? Share your tips with us on INCRadio United Kingdom this Sunday, 10th of March 2024 at 4 p.m. GMT, or Monday, 11th of March 2024 at 12:01 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. And don't forget to subscribe to the INCRadio YouTube channel so you don't miss any future shows. Only here on INCRadio.
And welcome back to INCRadio Los Angeles. Thank you to all who are tuning in, and thank you to all who are leaving comments in our live chat. Special shout out to all of you who are viewing. Continue to place in all the different places in Los Angeles County, California that you really love to go to see that scenic view. Let's go ahead and read some live chat comments. We have from there our Christian Rhoda. Good afternoon and hello, INCRadio Los Angeles, California Satellite Studio. Hello, po. And then my mom is also in the chat. She says, hello, everyone. Hashtag Santa Clarita.
I forgot Joy.
And then we have Kajan De Leon. Happy viewing, po, from hashtag Lancaster.
Yes.
We also have Sister Christine Joyce Dasalia. I hope I did not pronounce that incorrectly.
Thanks for tuning in. So shout out to Sister CJ. Well, we're going international.
She says good evening. She says good evening.
Yeah, it's pretty late. It's pretty late there, but yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We have caught and dang dang media advisor. Happy viewing from hashtag San Fernando Valley. Thank you for watching po. And we also have Kuya Ed Alva. Happy viewing from hashtag SCENIC. Have a great show today, guys. Thank you so much, Kuya Ed. We love you.
All right. So thank you everyone for commenting. So Kuya Tech, we'll go back to our presentation. I think we left off with the flowers.
Some pretty flowers.
Yeah, with the flower blossoms or something like that.
Ooh.
So Kuya Tech, if you yes,
Okay.
perfect.
So this is really nice because actually I've seen them away from the poppy reserve too. I've seen poppies kind of popping up throughout the.
These look so cute too.
Yeah, I took this one.
So
So
pretty.
this one's in
So
Antelope Valley Poppy Reserve. So it's not specifically like LA area, but it's still in our district because it's super close to the local congregation of Lancaster. So I love going to the poppy reserves. It's really nice too. And it's not too far from us in Santa Clarita
Yeah,
either.
it's not too
So
far.
it's really nice to just go out there. And I know that a lot of the brethren from Lancaster also like to go out to the poppy reserve. So shout out to Lancaster. I'll probably come by soon to take more pictures of these flowers. They're really pretty.
Yes. All right. So next up is
Ooh.
Harbor Landing
In Channel Islands. Sorry. I was like, wait, I can't read again. But yeah, this is one of the few places I think, again, it's just the sunset on the coastline. They're so pretty. Look at all those boats.
I just like the sky. Like the sky looks
Mhm.
really pretty.
The sky looks really nice. I like the lighting on the
Yeah.
clouds. They're really good.
All right, next up. All
Ooh.
right, so this is one of my favorite spots. Yeah, again, this is like one of my favorite spots, and this was taken at a day where like it just rained like a few minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah, and so like this is called Vista Hermosa Park. Again, this location is featured in a couple of movies, and this specific spot is like the perfect spot. Just really whether it's reading a book, and it's very peaceful, and and at the same time you get the beautiful view of downtown LA. So this is like one of my favorite spots to really go to. So
And it looks like a nice break from like the hustle and bustle
Yes.
of Los Angeles, especially today because traffic was really bad today.
Yes.
But this looks like a nice little break from all that traffic,
Exactly.
all the noise that happens within the city. It looks really nice.
Yeah, so for those brethren that are tuning in, take down these locations. You can it's very accessible, especially it's minutes away from the Los Angeles Chapel. So yeah, so this is a really great spot to just to think, to write, maybe eat some breakfast,
Ooh.
eat lunch.
Ooh, whole meals.
Whole meals. So yeah. Next up is
Ooh.
this is
Runyon.
so this is one of my favorite spots to see celebrities.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is a famous spot. Again, maybe it's like maybe 15 minutes away from LA Chapel, and it's called Runyon Canyon Park. Sorry. So this is Runyon Canyon Park, and it's an area where you see celebrities a lot. You see sometimes it's pretty crowded on a Saturday morning, but there are some times where you get to like see like this perfect spot where you're able just to like see and to like see the whole sunset with the city. So this is again one of my favorite spots to go to, and at the same time you get to exercise. You get your exercise in, because just to get to the top is it's challenging.
I bet. Yeah, I think a lot. Okay, just a fair warning. A lot of these places, they're really pretty. Maybe you need to walk a little bit to get there, but they're very beautiful, brethren. So if you would really like to take the chance to go see these spots, highly recommend all of these locations. Not just for the sunset, but for the sunrise. If you can get up, if you're an
Yes.
early bird too, like I think a lot of these places are really nice for sunsets, but they are definitely a lot less crowded when it comes to the mornings. Right. So if you want to see a sunrise, less people, more chances to take a picture. So this is a good example of that as well. But yeah. Ooh, okay, so we'll go on to our next slide. El Matador State Beach. So this one's one of the smaller beaches. It's not really like the big beaches you think of like in Malibu or wherever else there are beaches, but this one's a little bit more quieter. Like a lot of people still go there, but it's definitely one that's not like super like, oh, everyone's there, everyone's
Right.
congregated there. I think it's just like a nice little getaway to just take a little breather, especially relax by the
And
beach.
it looks peaceful too. Like
Mhm.
it's by the water too, so it's perfect. All right, next up. This is one of our I think this is one of our last ones.
And I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
We have Main Street Ventura.
Oh, I know this place.
Yeah, I know. I love this place. This one's really nice to see as well. Like it's not just the scenic places that we think of, like the ones out in nature, but there's also a lot of them within our cities, within all of the places that we have our locals. Like there's a bunch of different architecture that we can really see and really take in. It's like this one, Main Street Ventura, and it's a really nice one. I like this one too.
And it's a pretty cool spot too, because like whenever like you're around the area and you have like a lot of downtime, I think this is like the perfect spot just to like hang out,
like take a walk.
take a walk.
There's a lot of good food places a lot of the
yes.
times when you see like these places like this. So like it's just a nice place to just take a nice breather, relax, eat some food, take a walk, and it's just taking the scenery.
Exactly.
Ooh. Next
up.
up, we have this one. This one is also, I thought, was a stock image, but it's not.
It's not. So again, like the Griffith Observatory. Again, these are the places that are featured in so many movies. And I think this is one of my favorite spots too, where so this is the Griffith Observatory, and it's a place where it's an actual observatory, and you get to see like planets and just the whole space and stuff like that. So and then at the same time you get a beautiful view, especially if you go by like the sunset times, or even in the mornings in the sunrise. And this is like the perfect spot to again just to really just think. You can grab some, you can do a picnic there too, around that area. And I think, and also you can like just like a telescope too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those like binoculars as well. Like you just pay a little quarter, and then you just get to see the whole city.
And
really nice.
And if your eye can spot it, you can actually see LA Chapel from there.
Really?
You can.
I need to try that now.
You can. So so again,
you really looked, huh? You really went on the binoculars. You really looked.
It took a while. But yeah, like again, like so again, like these locations, for those viewers that are like are from out of the country, I know Sister CJ, if you're still watching, you're probably planning a California trip, so come by to LA. But anyways, for those viewers that that are not from Los Angeles, this is a perfect spot. And in the other locations that we just mentioned too. So these are just one of the many locations in LA.
Yeah, this one's a really good one to mention too.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. I believe there's a little more.
Is there more? Go ahead, Ty.
Ooh, Santa Monica Pier.
I love this. I love this.
This one's really good to. This one's really nice to see.
Please explain, Sister Bree.
I love piers. I want to say that. I love just the ability to walk over the ocean and just like take in everything. Like the idea, like I love to swim too, but I'm not gonna go swim that far into the ocean to just be like, oh, this is great. I'm in the water, but I love Santa Monica Pier.
And what's crazy is that like it comes to life at night. So there's like so for those viewers that are not able to see this, there's like a dock, like a deck area, and then there's like was it a Ferris wheel?
What is it called? It has a specific name, but
anyways, but there's like a Ferris wheel, and there's lights embedded in the Ferris wheel. So
there's like a mini roller coaster.
Yeah, there's a roller coaster. So like again, there's a lot of activities you can do here. Next up.
Dockweiler State Beach. Again, just another shout out to beaches that maybe brethren aren't really super aware of, or maybe like the more secluded ones. But there's a lot of beaches out there, brethren, that we can really go to and see the sunset, see the sunrise, and it's just really nice to see that. Next, I think there's a few more. Todd Longshore Park. So this is in Santa Clarita. Shout out to Santa Clarita.
Shout out to all the brethren from Santa Clarita.
But yes, this one is one of the best places if you don't want to see the LA view, but you want to see a Santa Clarita view. This is the best place to take a picture. I love this sunset picture. This is one of my favorite pictures. I don't. And then we have this one too. We have another overlook.
Yes. So this is one of the secret places I've like. Well, now that's not secret anymore. But like, but again, a lot of people really don't know about this place. But it's called the Jerome C. I think I can't really say
Overlook.
Yeah, Jerome C. Overlook. Or sorry, Jerome C. Daniel Overlook. And so this actually is a really great place because you can see the Hollywood sign and like the downtown like LA area all in one like spot.
That's cool.
So like there's the Hollywood sign is on your left side, and then you can see the downtown like cityscape there. So one of my favorite spots again. And then you can like literally there's like a parking lot too that you can kind of hang around.
And brother, there are so many other places within and around our district that you can definitely visit and definitely go see. But these are the few that we have mentioned and have presented, but we are unfortunately out of time. I think we're a little over time, but we're out of time.
There's just a lot.
Yeah, there's so many places. If you have any more, feel free to share it with us as well. And we'll gladly share it in our next broadcast as well. But thank you so much to all who are tuning in, who are viewing our broadcast. Shout out to my dog. This is another one. This is the last one. This is officially the last one. This one is also in Santa Clarita. But thank you so much for all who are tuning in, our viewers, our listeners. Thank you to all of the ministers and ministerial workers within our district, but especially our multimedia advisor, Andrew Makadang, our CFO overseer, Brother Pierre.
Capier Perez.
Yeah, I was confused his middle name and his last name. And then, of course, shout out to our special thanks to our district minister, Kawali Santos, and our district minister, Kadjun Pilon, and many other shout outs and thank yous.
And also shout out to our a special thank you to our SEPSI CFO coordinator, Angelo Manalo, and then lastly our executive minister, Eduardo Manalo. So thank you so much for all that you do. So with that being said, more fun, more laughter, more LAC.
Thank you to all.
Thank you, brethren.
Di mo man sabihin, naiisip ko rin, paano na ang buhay natin kung pagkatapos ng problema, may problema pa rin. Pero kung isipin, di mo ba napapansin? Tingnan mo ang kalagayan natin sa dinami-rami ng problema.